I'm a beautiful angel. It's Josie Krause, and welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Today we are calling upon our angels to learn what this upcoming new moon energy, November the 1st, 111, such a special number. It's a special portal, energetic portal. What to expect? Magical thing is just about to happen, and we are ready, we are here, we are tuning in, we are asking the right questions, we are receiving answers. Now I have my angel oracle cards. Let's download 5 specific messages from the spirit, from our angels, about this energy, the upcoming new moon, the portal 111, especially 111, 1111. If you happen to be somewhere and you see this number on the 1st of November, 1111, you are just in the center of the universe, because everything is connected to you and you are connected with everything. So such an incredible time. It's just the day of the new moon. New moon is always about the beginnings. It's always about a perspective, a new opportunity, a new energy emerging. So 5, let's see what angels want us to know. Love is the cure. Hello, love is the cure. Angels want us to see this new moon, the new month, as an opportunity to expand. Don't worry about the nuances or problems or struggles. They want us to focus on the general feeling of love. If you can tune inwards somewhere through gratitude, through just being in the moment, being present, feel that love in your heart. Instead of like a hippie word, I'll be loving, or I'll send love and light. Love is the frequency of creation. Love is the frequency of expansion. And when these portals are open, when we become attuned with these portals, you want to send love into this portal. You want to be the first one to sort of send the energy out there to expand, to really do the right thing at the right time. And you can do it through love. General feeling of connection, love, appreciation for life, all the good things that make us good human beings. That's what angels are telling us right now. Love is the cure. If you want healing, if you need some sort of supernatural miracle, the answer is love. Love is the cure. And love is the energy that you generate from within. Okay? From within. It's a state of acceptance where you accept the world as it is. Okay, full acceptance. Not fighting, but just accepting, saying, you know what, it is what it is, and I accept it. So, second message for this upcoming new moon: love yourself first. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Love. Do you feel love? Do you feel how angels are just guiding us somewhere? Love yourself first. What does that mean? Start with yourself. Start here. Start now. Not waiting for the new moon to bring some, people to you, or you will be guided somewhere someday. You're guided now. And you're guided through understanding. Love yourself first is your priority. Love yourself first means that you accept yourself first, that you see yourself as a unique creation, okay, as a unique being. There's never been a person like you, ever. And there will never be another you. So start here, not from a point of view of your ego, but from the point of view of expansion, from a point of view of creative potential. Love yourself first means that you see the divinity within yourself, and you also see that other people are reflections of you. And if you see other people being mean or sort of hard on you in some way, or abusive, or saying things just negative, and you're wondering what is going on, these people are so angry, or just trying to be mean. But the matter of fact, what the universe is telling you is this is how you see yourself. These people, they're just reflections, they're just showing something for you. And this is about you, this is about your relationship with yourself. The language that you use when you think or talk about yourself, how you see yourself. If you always live in the state of shame or guilt, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I am not smart enough, I am not rich enough. So all of these thoughts, they devalue who you are, which is eternal spirit, which is eternal beautiful soul. That's who you are. So love yourself first means that you cannot love anyone else until you learn to love and accept who you are. You are perfect. Nothing is missing from your life. When you are not happy with yourself, you're telling God, you've done something wrong. You gave me wrong parents. You put me in the wrong place. You did something that, it's why I'm struggling. It's why I'm not like all these other people. Acceptance. That's where we cut ourselves off of the spirit, of our source, of a source energy. But saying, you know what, you created, I'm created like this. It must be for a reason. I don't have to be like anyone else. I don't have to look like anyone else. I am me, and universe is interested in having me as me, not like as a second or carbon copy of someone else. Universe, love, source, God wanted you, needed you, created you. So this life exists just to support you as your original self. So embrace that. And this is so important, especially the times like full moon energy, new moon energy, portals, such as holidays, solstices. That's where you become hyper aware of some universal principles that operate within you. You begin to see maybe how impermanent life is. You begin to see how your soul or your spirit is some elevated energy within you that is guiding you. The source of love, prosperity, abundance is always there for you. But now you're becoming more and more aware of your alignment or misalignment with this source. So 111 is a portal. Look, they're trying to get this message across. Love means acceptance. Remember that. Acceptance, not fighting, not struggling, not trying to pedal against the current of life. Acceptance. Thank you. It is what it is. Some energy created this, must be perfect, must be divine plan that is taking place somewhere. Relax. You are at the right place at the right time. Generating the feeling of love is going to help you to manifest something incredible. And this incredible manifestation will come out of the state of love. Love. Okay, so let's continue another message from angels about this particular full moon energy. You deserve better. Wow, this is something. This is something. This is about you. This is all about you. We are raising the bar. We are elevating the soul. We are now, angels are, they've been watching you. They've seen you. They know you. Your soul has lived through many lifetimes, many different possible scenarios. You lived in other planets, you lived in other dimensions, you lived in many different variations, forms of life. And now you are in the human body. This is your experience of the world around you. And when they tell you you deserve the best, it means that there is an underlying fear within you to ask for more, to be more, to expand, to reach out for possibilities that are beyond just this physical reality. You have settled for very little, for something, I mean, good enough. Okay, good enough. But angels are telling you, you deserve the best. Do you believe that you have access to much better opportunities, much greater resources? Do you understand that by settling, by staying low, playing your games, just out of your comfort zone, just being somewhere where you are safe, just safety, safety, fear of the unknown. This life ahead in the future is unknown. I am here because I just want to have certainty, and certainty means to play by the rules of safety. Okay, settling means stop asking. When you stop asking for more, you know what? The universe steps back and says, okay, fine. You don't want more? Okay. The people you're with, pay attention who you're with in your relationships. Is that something about worthiness? Or deep inside you know, I deserve better. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve to have love in my life. I deserve to have someone in my life who loves me, who I love, with whom we have this beautiful, heart enriching, soul triggering, open love, where you feel endless joy in the presence of someone with whom you have this ongoing relationship. And it's just not in the physical body, it's not just in the physical body, it goes beyond, maybe on the level of the soul. So when they say you deserve the best, you have to examine your life. If you settle for a little job, if wherever you are just to pay your bills, to have safety, safety is a downhill path. It leads to disintegration. It leads to the path where life stops supporting you, because life is interested. Life wants you to have the best. Life is interested for you to have incredible more opportunities. They're waiting for you. They are waiting for you. You just need to ask for them. You need to go for them. You need to make a decision and move towards them. I have dog hair and my lips. I'm sorry, it's just bothering me. Okay, moving on. You deserve the best. You deserve the best. Let's just roll from the beginning. Love is the cure. Step one, love is the cure. Opening the portal with the sense of expansion, sense of love. Love yourself first means you have to accept yourself. Start seeing the incredible being of that is who you are, and love what presents to you as this beautiful soul, and deserve the best. Examine it, jobs, people, opportunities, everything else around you, and saying, is this the best? And if the answer is no, be honest. Tell yourself the truth. Accept that truth within you, saying, no, I'm not settling anymore. I've settled for long enough. But now I am going to ask for more. I am going to go and connect with my soul, my purpose, I am willing to step out of this safety zone and step into the unknown. Unknown, and the beauty and the power of this unknown is that's why you're here. That's why you are on this planet in the first place. The unknown. You wanted to get a glimpse of the unknown and see what happens. So you deserve the best. This is going to be an eye-opening new moon energy. Get chills. My gosh. My goodness. A help from your guardian angel. Here's what this, here's the meaning of this, the message. A guardian angel is an element of your soul, of your spirit. Your guardian angel always knows your history, the history of your incarnation, pre-incarnation, your story beyond the story that you know. Now, who you are, your name, your place of birth, all the, all of the earthly information about you. Beyond that, who you are, your guardian angel knows. Your guardian angel is a treasure that represents the stories of your lives, lifetimes, previous relationships, soulmates. Your guardian angel knows why you are here, your purpose, the reason why you went through the trouble of earthly incarnation. Your guardian angel knows, and your guardian angel is this special source of love, connection, and information that is beyond the physical world. When you call upon your guardian angel, you feel it's like it's as close as you can get to your soul. Where is your soul? When you connect with your guardian angels, you automatically call for your soul's voice, because your soul has this tool, this instrument, this being called your guardian angel. And when you ask for your guardian angel, just say, my guardian angel. Just saying these words will trigger your soul to open these packs of information related to your soul's purpose, related to your to whatever you need to know. Your soul is going to deliver that. Everything else, it seems to be a very, very mystical portal. Mystical portals help you to understand who you are from the point of view of your soul. It's like this. Imagine a building. And the building, let's say, has 10 floors, 10 levels. We all live on these lower levels, okay? As close to the ground as possible. And if you've ever been to the multi-level buildings, you know that the lower floors, the lower levels are always less expensive. There are safety issues. There are issues with crowded. They have usually, and of course, there are no views from the window of the first story window. There's no view. Nothing will open up in front of you. You may see like a little piece of grass, some ground, a road that's just in front of you. And that's your reality. And if you live there day by day by day, all you see is just whatever is shown to you on the first ground level of this building. crowded conditions, people, noise. But in the same building, there's the 10th floor. And on the 10th floor, someone who lives on the 10th floor, when they wake up, they can see the whole area, right? They can see so much more. They can look into the east, the west. They can take a breath from almost, like a different quality of air, because their view, their experience on the 10 level awareness is greater. They can see a river, they could see a park, they can see, maybe other wonderful things. And maybe one day the person from the ground floor and the person from the 10th floor, they will meet somewhere and they just start a conversation. And the person from the 10th floor will say, "Oh, have you visited a river?" And the person on the ground floor will say, "What river?" "Well, there is a river." "I never saw a river. From my window, all I see is the dirty road. That's what I see." But the person knows, living on the 10th floor, "Yes, my friend, I promise you, there is a river. And there is this another beautiful thing. It's real." And the person on the first floor would say, "I don't believe it. I've never seen it. I never experienced it. You're lying to me. There is no such thing. You are hallucinating." The person living on the 10th floor say, "Well, that's my reality. That's what I know. That's what I see with my eyes. That's what I feel with my senses. That's my view of reality." So that's what happens when we connect to the higher aspect of ourselves, our soul, our spirit nature. Our spirit tells us, okay, there is greater awareness. There is a bigger reality in front of you. It's there. All of your prosperity, all of the love that you are seeking is available to you. But you may be living on that level where everything is limited. And you may say, "No, there isn't. All of my family is cursed with addictions, with problems. There's never enough money. We always being abused in our relationships, and we always have these low paying jobs, and this is it. This is as good as it gets." But your soul may say, "Friend, trust me. I see. I know. I've been there. I've seen it." So when you connect with your angels, when you communicate with your guardian angels, with the higher aspect of yourself, of your soul, the soul is going to show you the pictures of a life that is waiting for you, that is there. And all you have to do is to trust that higher awareness, higher knowing, and move yourself up these floors out of the limited perspective and start seeing for yourself. Then you move to the second floor. Oh, the view is a little better. Move to the fifth floor. Hey, you know what? It's not bad at all. You move to the seventh floor. It's like, whoa, my goodness. You know what? I can see the trees. I can see everything. It's just like beautiful. You get to the 10th floor. Oh my God, there is a river. Damn, you're right. You are so right. My soul, I never thought it would be possible. But when you trust these higher knowings and you move in the direction of your soul, direction of your spirit, many new opportunities will be revealed to you because they're there. And when you open yourself and move yourself through this new expanded awareness, you will be pleasantly surprised to find yourself somewhere on these higher levels of reality that are waiting for you. So these are all 4 messages, and one more message that is going to help you, that is going to show you something interesting in the upcoming new moon energy messages from the spirit world. It's interesting. because October is, we love to celebrate Halloween, right? We all have this play dance with death, putting skeletons, the ugly things, the monsters, the corpses outside in our backyard, and think, oh, this is so cool, this is so funny, and we're playing this game. It's almost like we're trying to show death that that we can not always take too seriously, that we have created rituals that help us to overcome the burden and weight of these mortal subjects that humanity is a subject to since forever. So there is a reason for that, because October is a special energetic portal where the veil between worlds becomes thin. You may have experienced that in your own life. October would be maybe seeing dreams about your departed loved ones, or having the sense of like spirit messages opening up, seeing auras around people, seeing movements of lights around you, and you're wondering, well, am I hallucinating? Well, like, is this for real? And then things just kind of shifting towards the solstice, things just going to be coming to a complete stop. So, but this is the portal happening around October 25, 26, and then moving towards around Christmas time. It's actually around solstice, to be exact, prior to the day of the solstice. So we all have this natural connection with the spirit world. We only become aware during certain periods of time. In Catholic tradition, and in many Christian traditions as well, the 1st of November is the Day of All Saints. And the Day of All Saints happens the day after the Halloween, which is like the release of all the evil, where witches fly, and it becomes this wild dance where evil can just become unrestrained for a period of time, just one day, because it's not forever. The evil knows that the following day of the Halloween, will be the Saints Day, the All Saints Day, which means that all of the good guys are going to be awakened from the dead, or in an energetic sense, and they will get rid of they will clean up the planet, they will clean up all of the human minds out of the evil thoughts, evil actions. It's just a big cleansing experience that will happen on the 1st of November. So we have the 1st of November as our new moon portal, which tells you that where the energy is going. New moon, remember, it's a portal that invites energy, right? It takes the energy and it will be transforming, creating a new style. The full moon is about releasing energy. So you will be hearing the messages from the spirit world. In a way, the spirits represent to us ourselves, right? One day we all be spirits, where when the body's time is up, who do we become? We become spirits. We become the souls, right? Soul awareness, and will have loved ones who will still be on planet Earth. It's a totally different game. But in these moments, we become one with everything. So first, this portal is all about becoming one with the spirit world and the world of where we are right now in this reality called Earth. So becoming on the day of the new moon, 1st of November, think that all of the visible boundaries between you and everyone else, even between the spirit world, these boundaries don't exist. And because they don't exist, be available to life. Experience life in whatever way life wants to show you. You may have a vision. You may have this one psychic idea that will be $1 million idea that you're looking for, that you're waiting for. On that day, do a ritual to send out an intention through many rituals. I've done lots of videos about rituals, full moon rituals. Find them on this channel if you need. But these full moon rituals will help you to manifest something absolutely incredible. And angels, with all the messages that came through, I'm telling you, it's a powerful portal. This is the portal that will be maybe once in a lifetime opportunity. So use it, because there will be no boundaries. You in the spirit world, all of that mind limitations will be gone, disappearing for a day, maybe 2 days. But the energy is not going to last forever. When they're saying to you the messages from the spirit world, use this moment to charge something, to create something, to send the energy out into the universe. And being prepared that you are in this moment, you are a part of everything on every dimension. You are not connected with every dimension, every possible dimension. You are connected to it. And you have an opportunity to heal. You have an incredible opportunity to call upon the masters of the highest dimensions. You can call upon the beings who have channeled Bibles, spiritual teachings, and not just you calling upon them, you also feel them responding to you. You can call upon the spiritual masters of any dimension. That is the most extraordinary opportunity of this new moon. So be prepared energetically, physically, emotionally. Be prepared to use this time wisely and see the new moon as a portal that opens you to a very different life. You enter into this portal through expanded awareness, the feeling of love, which means that the state of constriction, the state of dissatisfaction, anger, whatever, criticism, that's a closed door because it constricts you. It constricts your energy. Your energy is now directed somewhere. Love opens you up. There is no other agenda but love. Love is going to let you go through this portal. But it's not just love. It's also love for self, which means Bridget loves my dog. I see a comment. Bridget says, I love my dog. This portal, love yourself, means self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. You are as you are, and it's beautiful. It's by divine design. If you could be different, you would have been different. You are in the perfect place, and people in your life are all perfect. Everything is perfect. This divine design is perfect. Understand that and stop fighting the reality. Stop fighting the force that you cannot move through fight. And understand that you deserve the best. You deserve the best. See other things. See how you can expand, not settling, not just taking a road that is most traveled, which is the road to safety. But is this the road that life does not want any one of us to take? Because it leads to disintegration. It leads to stagnation. And the elevated road leads you to progress, to more life. And that's where life will support you. Having the purpose guarantees, it signals life, hey, I want to contribute to life. And life says, okay, what do you want? You want the best? I'll give you the best. I'll show you the best. Follow this path. A message from your guardian angel says that you have the natural connection with your soul, with your spirit. This is going to be so powerful. Soul, guiding soul, always going to the source of your soul. The soul is your guiding principle. And finally, the message of the spirit world. There will be no limitations. This portal is supernatural, one of a kind. And I'm telling you it just because I have all the goosebumps. I feel like energetically that just the energy in waves just moving through me. This is going to be great. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, by the way, put them in the comments here on YouTube, and I'm happy to help. I'll spend a few minutes maybe answering your questions. If you want me to give you some guidance on angels or anything, put them in the comments below. And let's see what happens. Bridget, prioritize self-care, love, healing, rejuvenation. Awesome. All right, you guys. Thank you very much, Josie. Universal love. Bridget, the German Shepherd is right there. If you hear someone snoring or someone's just moving around, or barking, my dogs are here. They love just chilling when I'm recording. If I close the door to my office and I'll just let them wait, they'll be very, they won't move until I let them in. So they just feel like they're my guardian angels protect. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, my angel. John, hello. Logan from Montreal, Quebec. Awesome. Ohio, Tina, my angel. My goodness, Julie. Hello, everybody. Okay. David came across her on Facebook. Sit with me in Bear in 2014. Are you kidding me? Wow. I remember that event. I do remember Barry in 2014. So good to see you. So good to see you, Raquel. All right. Your voice is healing. Guys, if you have any questions I can help you out with, I want to spend a little bit of time and maybe talk about important things for you. Okay. In general, you can go to my Instagram as well if you want me to answer specific questions in my stories I post. Hey, I'm here. Ask a question. And I can do a video for you. I can respond to you in stories. I can do so many other things. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So many wonderful, beautiful people here. Okay. Any questions? So far, I just see lots of hearts and thank yous. Okay, Cynthia. Awesome. Your voice is healing. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll do just a separate video and answer your questions afterwards. All right. Let's start. Reality, metaphysics. I practice mindfulness, but usually I lose track of the present moment. Sorry, this is like dog's hair. Just bothering me. I practice mindfulness, but I usually lose track of the present moment. How do I get back to it effectively if I lose it? So I love that everything that you put together as a question is actually shows your awareness losing the present moment, being in the present moment, losing the present moment, being in the present moment, losing the present moment. And guess what? That's what we all do. We all have moments of complete forgetfulness. By design, we cannot always be in the present moment. In some perfect universe where human beings are all enlightened beings, it will be the universe of the present moment. But also for us, we have families, we have significant others, we have school runs, we have what's for dinner times. We also have moments where we need to pay our bills. We have to go to school. We have to use the bathroom. We have to do all these other things. And it's difficult when your life is just a normal human life to say, oh, I'm not in the present moment. You want to be reminded when you are not in the present moment, when you feel out of balance, when you feel I am so disconnected from life for whatever reason. And maybe you find yourself in these moments that you've been thinking about the past. Somebody said something, or you remember this negative event that happened the day before, and you are reliving, like the thoughts are just keep on running and running and running. You're energizing these thoughts with your attention. So that's where you want to say, okay, I've done enough thinking about the past, so okay, I can let go now. We cannot control thoughts. Thoughts appear on their own. We become aware of thoughts, and if thoughts trigger us, or we see or feel a thought, we emotionalize the thought, we begin to think it, we begin to give it energy. As a matter of fact, you don't even know a thought will show up in your head, well, not exactly in your head, in your consciousness in 2 minutes from now. So present moment is this elusive for us human beings, because we really don't understand what it means. Our brains do not understand conceptually. Show me a present moment versus the past moment. Does this make sense? Tina? No. Who is this? Reality metaphysics is speaking sense. So we want to understand that our awareness of thoughts, it's all what that present moment really is about. So our awareness of thoughts, and just simply in a minute, in about 5 seconds, a thought will enter my consciousness. And I don't know what that thought is until this thought becomes known to me, becomes clear to me, becomes sort of visible to me in whatever way. So then I'll feel it, I'll think it, or I just let go. And the beauty of our, the sort of the spiritual process is to be aware when thoughts come in, and there are thoughts that are important. Okay, oh, what's for dinner? How about I make some pasta? Some pasta with some parmesan and some dill and onions and something. That thought is truly good for you. It's energizing you, right? But it could be in a moment a thought comes through your mind, and this thought about, that person yesterday was so rude. That person, just, what do they know? And what does he know? What does she know? And you can go on and on and on about something that does not exist. There is no such person in front of you. It's a memory. So your awareness of the present moment is just say, if I let go of this thought, that's it. It will go away. And another thought is going to emerge. And I'm going to see whether this is where I want to direct my attention, or I'll just let it go. I promise you, that's all about the present moment. And I've learned this from angels, because I could meditate for hours and I could say, I lose the present moment so much. And they would say, you're doing the right thing. That's exactly what it means to be in the present, is to understand that when thoughts come in, to see them to know where to direct your energy. Which thought is where you direct your energy. And with thought, and if you do not energize any of your thoughts, they will go away. They will disappear. For that is the flow of life. Okay, I hope I answered it. Tina, struggling to get a relationship back on track, getting new friends, replace those who are gone. Any advice? Okay, you're not struggling with anything. Let's just again go back to this one point of awareness. Life is just as is. And understand that in any situation, the struggle could be real and you could be struggling. You could be struggling if you're carrying a 20-pound bag up the hill. You just may not have the physical energy to get there. It's objective. It's some objective data. You could be struggling because it's just heavy. It's much easier to walk uphill without the backpack. But when we say we're struggling in a relationship, we're struggling with our emotions, we're struggling with our feelings, this is always going back to that point of awareness and saying, am I really struggling? Or I name it, this experience, as struggling. What if I begin to call this experience a greater learning, an opportunity to discover myself? What if I see this as a miracle that the people who used to bring me down, they're no longer in my life? What if I see this as a possibility beyond anything? And the people who I am about to meet in my future, they're incredible. So when you start seeing things, Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you look at things, things you look at change. When you begin to see yourself as inviting new people, right? There is no struggle in that. And when you change that perspective, people, just moves. Universe moves because it's all happening in you. If you are struggling, you will struggle by nature, by law, by calling upon the struggles. But if you say, my relationships are perfect, they are where they are. They are just wonderful. I am grateful for everybody in my life. I would not have changed one bit. I'm grateful. Sometimes when we see ourselves struggling, we have from a soul's perspective, we have disagreement with the force that created life. Call it God. In these moments when we say, I just wish that all these people were different. I just wish that all these people behaved so I am happy. So we have this beef with God and saying, God, you created an imperfect world. You suck, really. Why? Because, look at all this mess. We have politics, elections, like it's a disaster. And, in my life, I have all these negative people in relationship. What were you even thinking? Can you just, send the angels to get rid of all the bad people so all the good people just live? But obviously, you know nothing about reality. That's what people who actually, end their lives at their own will, that's the power struggles they have with God, the power that they have with the Creator only. At the end of the day, you can say, you know what, I know better. I know better because even I can choose where to live and where to die. And I choose that. Your universe is not good. Bye-bye. But we as human beings, the process of healing is all about acceptance. Knowing that you and I, we are a part of the divine plan. There is such thing as divine plan. The world existed way before we showed up. And you know what? Life will go on and continue for a great number of years and decades and millennia, and just by divine design. So instead of fighting reality and saying what's wrong with this world, we want to say, you know what? It is what it is. And I willingly accept it. I accept it. Exactly. So that releases the struggle. The world does not change overnight. The good things just appear and all the bad things just disappear. But your struggle ends in that moment when you stop fighting and you say, you know what? Beautiful design. Well done. Look at this rainbow. Look at all this sunset. My God, whoever created this is a genius. You start playing with life, and life is going to respond and is going to give you whatever you need, whatever you want. It's only because you are now inviting. You don't have any more beef with God. Okay. There you go, Tina. Thank you. Thank you. I hope this helped. All right, awesome. Disha, let me just see. What to do when my father says no to me for what I want? How to let go? How old are you? That's a good question. Are you 10 or are you 40? Because the answer will be completely different. Dallas, any thoughts on new government admitted to UAP phenomena related to spiritualism? Dallas, let me just say in the language of the guidance that I receive. Many things are happening in the world. There are places that run their own operations. They have very little to do with your life today. They may have a mystery around them, or they may have some special meaning somewhere, someplace. But for our brains, for our cognitive brain that always seeking some mysterious stuff to dissect, oftentimes it's one of the ways we entertain ourselves. We need some kind of like this juicy information that comes from somewhere. And with what are the options? There are no options. You choose your option. You choose how to live today's life. You choose how to invite energy in. You can choose where to direct your attention. So you directing your attention to a certain area just simply shows that's where your energy is going. But I promise you, there are hundreds, millions, billions of all the other options. At the end of the day, it's just a thought. At the end of the day, it's just an experience. We are all temporary beings here. We all have life, which is just a glimpse in eternity. 100-year lifetime is nothing. Nothing. We're here one day, we're gone, vanished, disappeared. So we engage with this life. We're trying to do something. We're trying to be engaged in some meaningful activities. We're trying to create relationships. We go with the theories and we try to build the governments and countries. We're trying to, create the world. And we have the good guys and bad guys and their wars. And there's just like so much action. And this is juicy. This is fun. Time's up. So it's always about where do you want to direct your energy. Many years ago, angels have led me to this place of awareness where I started to see different possibilities, different variations, different realities. So whatever that reality that you're experiencing may not be a reality for everyone. Maybe most of us will have our own unique reality. That experience in your life will be very different than in mine. In every beautiful soul that comes to this planet, there's a great potential for expression. And when the soul is not going after its own potential, what it does, it begins to be distracted. It begins to seek things just to be entertained. They're less of importance. More important is what you are doing with yourself, you are doing with your life, what you are doing with your time. Are you expending? Are you are on a path where you feel awakened every day with a greater goal? There's a sparkle in your eye. There's this butterflies in your belly, awakening you, challenging you, and you will never care what's going on in anywhere else disposition but yourself, what's going on within yourself. That's the most important place to be. All right, you guys. And okay, Disha, let me answer that because you're 33 years old. Okay, great. It's about your dad, right? Let me just remember the question. Disha, what do I do when my father says no to me and what I want? How is this a as a 33-year-old? It just I don't know how this matters. So your father could say no till you're 90. Well, good many years to him and all the best and healthy and happy life, and he could be living a long life, and all of this life he may never find an approval. You may wait for an approval, and at some point when you're about 42, that's where your karmic cycles begin to change, and your soul is now going to say this: time, you don't have the time anymore. Okay, you don't have the luxury of just waiting. So when the soul does this, that usually happens when people go into something called middle age crisis, when they begin to see, like, all my life I've been trying to please my father, but I never got that approval. I always try to be the best daughter for my mom, but I never got that acceptance, never got the appreciation. And you realize, my God, for 40 years, 42 years of my life, I've been trying to live up to other people's expectations. And that is going to hit very hard because you'll have to restructure your life. You have to find out who you are. And then maybe in some years, you still find that probably not so much acceptance from parents. Look, if you are listening and you are under 21 years old, energetically you are connected with your parents, energetically, especially with your mother. Up till the age of 21 years old, you have this energetic bond with your mother. But by 21, life again is going to do this: time. Okay, enough. Say goodbye to your mom. You need to go live your life on your own. Then you go into the phase where you will still invite your father's energy, where you will feel bringing into your life for all of your achievements, for all of the things you want to achieve. You will have to energetically call upon, invite, connect to your father's energy, because it's going to propel you, gives you the strength and intuition to go further into your future. That's when, till the age of 28. But then life is going to tell you this: that's enough. Okay, you've used your dad's potential energetically. Now you're on your own. Go. So at this point of time, you feel everything begins to change. Everything begins to change because the critical period, there are three of them. The first really critical time happens between the age 28 and 36. Okay, this is the period of time where soul circle, it's the first check in with your soul. And your soul is going to ask you many things. Okay, are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to expand? Are you ready to move with your goals? Because for your soul, having this body or any other body, it's really, it's not that big of a deal. So your soul is going to think, all right, 21 years, 28 years. Okay, doing pretty good. I think we can continue. So many people die between 28 and 36. I'm not saying you will die. No, not at all. I think you'll live a happy, long life. But what you are going through is this crisis of identity, when your soul is calling you and saying, who are you? Are you still living your dad's expectations? Think of people who have completed their circles, a cycle of life before the age of 36. Marilyn Monroe, Princess Diana, 36, lights out. So when we have this period of time, we do a lot of thinking, a lot of new ideas come to us, a lot of visions begin to drive us, lead us. So, this is the first serious kind of cycle where you have to reinvent yourself. You will find yourself 28, something new showed up. But your attachment to your dad's approval keeps you stuck in this cycle. So, understand that. The whole point of your dad saying no, so you stop waiting for his approval. That's easy. Just for the record, the second critical point at the age of 42. Okay. And at 42, again, your soul is going to check in with you. And your soul is going to ask, have you lived the lessons, or have you chosen the sort of the energy potentials that you brought into this place? It's just like, a cash. Have you cashed your potential? And you would say, no, not really. I'm still waiting for my dad's approval. Your soul will be like, what? Come on. How long is this going to take you? So at this time, things begin to slow down. Things like begin to happen on the level of the health, divorces, unhappy relationships, stuff just falling off. And this is again for the soul. You have about the age of 53. The cycle goes on till the 53. If the cycle is complete, you leave this planet. If the soul decides, okay, we still have business to do, we have work to do, we have life to live, you go on, you continue this other cycle. My dog is here. Just okay. Is this making sense? So I hope I answered the question, but of course your question is always a reflection of what other people think. Disha, did I help you? Disha is like, I'm out of here listening to this. Okay. Rebecca, yes, here's a message for you, my friend. You're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you think. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Have the most amazing time on this beautiful planet. Know that you're loved, you're guided, and many great things are ahead of you. I'll see you in the next one.